Guys. This next episode is actually just a continuation of our conversation with our good friend Nick. It is not as good as the first, to be completely honest. I'm kidding. It's fucking awesome. It's hilarious. Everything that we do is fucking hilarious. And I appreciate the fact that we got 3 new subscribers after the last video. And I really can't wait for the day when I don't have to say shit like 3 more. Yay! Please continue to share this shit and subscribe and like it. I promise you, we are funny. I mean, obviously, you can't share it with like your aunt or your fucking conservative grandma or your liberal grandma for that matter. We're pretty much hated by most people that listen, I assume. I assume that's why we get like a bunch of views and then they dive back down. Anyway, enjoy this episode. It's amazing. We're amazing. You suck.
Warning, the following podcast was recorded by 2 assholes who are drunk and may contain offensive language, jokes, and occasional death threats. Man, my voice sounds so fucking cool. It puts the lotion in the basket. Welcome to the Den of Debauchery.
And it's the bee's knees.
Happened. Today, helped my dad out, working. Do you remember, it was a while ago, you guys may not remember, but it was on the podcast, told a story about the girl I went to prom with.
Is this the one that you had to take off your pants and dry them?
No. That was at a homecoming day.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
no, this is like last prom, like the girl that I went with, and she was like told everybody that we hooked up, and
That's right. Okay.
yeah. So at her house today, because in the place where like this all went down, was
Yale
the job.
went inside, pulled his pants down, and said, "Hey, I'm into this now," and asked her to
No. So let me rephrase. Her parents' house. She lives somewhere else now, but
Oh.
that's where I was today.
Yeah.
And I just remember going down to the basement and then seeing the futon and being like,
You guys might want to burn that.
Good times. Good times.
yeah. But also, even that was like a secondary thought just because it was so fucking long ago. It was like barely weird. But even funnier is that we had to run some wires underneath, like down in the basement where this room was. And we have to pull out like some houses have like the panel that leads into the crawl space from the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So pull out the panel and they still have their, I don't know how old he is, but I think he's semi-new out of high school, like 1, maybe 2 years.
Foreign exchange student?
After moving the panel, no, their biological son. It's this girl's younger brother. Pull the panel out, and there's empty cans that they had clearly stashed in the crawl space to hide the fact that they had a party. PBR and White Claw.
Oh,
and I
so
just thought that was funny that both of those were hidden.
You're in Bell Fountain.
What?
Close.
Oh, yeah.
Nearby
Ish.
area.
That doesn't surprise me.
No. What else is there to do besides drink?
I just like because PBR is just such like an old school white trash.
But it's
Our
cheap.
girl Jenna
It's
drinks
cheap.
it.
It's cheap.
Oh yeah, I drank it with Jenna yesterday.
The cheaper, the better.
It was her birthday.
Oh dude, speaking of that, I fucking went all the way to fucking Dayton, get there, realize I fucking left my wallet in my apartment. Fucking Nicole had to pay for everything that I did.
Left his wallet.
And he doesn't have Venmo. How convenient. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm not one of these new age technologists, all right?
He puts out a podcast. He does all the editing, but he's like, fuck phones.
Fuck Venmo. That shit's just gonna take over the world.
Let me
fucking
edit
amazing.
this.
He's like, he has a Bill Burr moment where he's just like, yeah, well, I'll edit and do all this shit, but Venmo, fuck that shit. No, bank accounts, no way.
That
They
is a
want to
Bill Burr
fucking
moment.
get your phone number at the grocery store? Why? I don't know what you're up to, but I know you want to make more money. Anyway,
No. Yeah.
but so I don't have my ID also. So when we go to dinner and we want to order beers, I order. She did not ask for IDs. Jenna just
Lucky.
pulls her out. And I was like, and she goes, okay, well, and then she feels like she needs to because she showed hers that she has to ask for the rest of us. And I was like, yeah, cancel my beer order. I was like, I left my wallet at my apartment. I was like, don't worry about it. And they were like, oh, no, like, I swear he's 29. And I was just like, guys, she can't take the risk. Like, don't worry about it. I'm just trying not to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, yeah, it's sorry, I can't, you know. And then she literally says, I wasn't even going to card you guys, but since she showed hers, now I have to ask. I was like, God damn it, Jenna. God damn it.
Waiters-
Yale had to
servers are
sit
such-
there at the
Servers
big bar
are such
table.
pussies nowadays.
But
I
no,
know.
this server is a fucking saint, and because she comes back after like giving the first round, she just comes back with a Budweiser in her hand and just sits it down. She goes, "I felt bad," and I was just like, "Thank you."
And he
And
still,
did-
he
and
still
okay,
tipped her
question?
I
$2.
didn't
First
tip her
question,
shit because Nicole had to
Yeah,
pay.
that's right, because you didn't have shit.
Did
you even
what
get
I
her
did say,
number?
as soon as she
'Cause
set
she
it down, I
obviously
went,
was into
Nicole,
you.
will tip her incredibly well.
Oh, right, of course, because, he forgot his wallet.
I did, dude. I was so fucking pissed because I stopped to buy tobacco on the way down there and was like, I went through a fucking drive-through in Dayton and stopped and like made the order, and they're like, it's this much, and I'm like, all right.
So is the new criteria for any date she has to eat ass now?
Absolutely not. No.
So
I will
question,
never force anybody to do anything that they don't want to
I
fucking
hear that.
do. It just
Yeah.
I'm not fucking on board with it. And to answer a question that I assumed you guys were going to ask but didn't, I did attempt to reciprocate but couldn't get the right angle.
Oh
And
my
just like
god!
at a certain time, it was just like after a certain number of attempts, I was just like, I feel silly.
Oh my god!
going back to forgetting your wallet, in a day and age, I know you've watched Adam Sandler's last stand-up, okay?
I actually didn't. Fuck. I'm just now
But
realizing that I haven't. I completely forgot
when you
about it.
leave the house, how do you forget your phone, wallet, keys? Phone, wallet, keys.
Because I always leave it in
That's
my
all
car.
you fucking need is your phone, wallet,
no.
keys.
I always
phone,
leave my
wallet.
wallet locked in my car just so that I don't forget it. And the night before, I came back drunk
He
and left
miraculously
it in my
took
pants.
it inside to order pizza.
Yeah, for the first time in how long?
10 years, I finally took my
I
wallet
finally
out.
took the wallet out in 10 years.
No, because I fucking I've done it once or twice where I took off without my wallet and had to fucking circle back and go get it, and it's annoying. So I was just like, I'll always leave it.
Who
in the
doesn't
fucking
do the
car.
pad?
I don't need it inside my
Who the
house.
fuck locks their wallet in their car?
Who doesn't do the pant pad when they leave? Who doesn't do
Guys,
that?
I have early onset Alzheimer's.
You just need to get your life together, man. You need to stop getting your taint.
It's
sucked.
called you have a Benjamin Logan education is what it's called.
I am shocked that you remember the name of my high school.
It's very easy. The only reason I remember is we scrimmaged on my senior year of high school in basketball.
But no one says the full first name, so
Benjamin. This is
I know.
normally Ben Logan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Black and gold. I don't know your mascot, but I know you were black and gold.
The
Raiders.
Knights?
Raiders.
Damn.
Raiders. It literally looks like it's the Oakland Raiders logo without the eye patch. The same fucking logo.
You gotta do what
With
you
a
gotta do.
fucking like musket over each shoulder.
my senior year, our hats for our baseball team were legitimately the Arizona State Sun Devils mascot logo on their baseball hats, except they were in
Isn't
Terry
that
colors.
crazy how, like, as long as you're a lower level, you can just straight rip off?
Do
Oh,
whatever the
yeah.
fuck you want.
You've got fucking Pee-wee teams that look exactly like the New England Patriots, and they're just like, who gives a fuck?
Like, how many fucking Eagles teams are there, or Falcons teams that have
shit.
the same fucking logo as the
Everything
basketball team?
Identically the same.
Heard
Actually,
that.
yeah, it's true.
Nicholas,
Well-
should we do like an in-depth interview with Nicholas, since he kind of has like a unique life?
I do have a unique life.
Well, I mean, yeah. If
I'm
you
all
want
for
to, are you able to break this up?
Dude, fuck it. We'll put out fucking one long one. Who gives a shit?
All right, it's
I
already
mean,
long.
it's
but-
it's your best looking, visitor. You might as well make it the longest ever.
Yeah.
Give all
Sure.
the girls a run for their money.
I
Shout
will
out
say
to Nicole.
you've had the best beard progression out of anybody I know. It was very patchy for a long
very-
time, and then came in.
not patchy. It's not patchy no more.
It came in. It
It's
came in
not
nice.
patchy no more.
It's not patchy no more. I just shaved like a week ago, so it's not as I had actually a legitimate beard. I didn't shave for like 3 months, and it was actually like I could brush it with a comb, like, and all that stuff.
Well,
Come a long way.
Well, Derek, you're the
Yale. If you
interviewer.
want to do that, if you want to do that, Yale, it's just.
Well,
Nick,
I'll tell you what. Why don't we
It's just me.
Why don't we
It's just me.
start off? Why don't we start off with one, maybe two, like, aside from Derek being an asshole, just ridiculous, over the top, hilarious stories, or like super embarrassing stories.
So we went to an ugly sweater
In Finland,
party.
yeah.
And
When was this? Give me a time frame.
I mean, high school,
College.
Maybe
No, we were in. It was freshman
fresh
year
out of high
college,
school. Yeah.
maybe.
So
it
we
was
all
like
so we all weren't friends yet, because Derek
Well,
and I did
you
not
knew
like
you,
each
you,
other.
You
Right.
guys were
Well,
becoming
no,
roommates.
I liked Derek. He didn't like me, I think.
so.
you
if
guys were gonna be roommates
again, so it was sophomore year then apparently.
sophomore year.
Ma-
No, it was freshman year because you guys weren't roommates yet because you were gonna
No.
room with Levi.
No, that's sophomore year.
No, see, we were roommates freshman year, and then I was
That's right.
insanely messy, like cutting
Yeah, you were a
pathways to get to
pile
the
of
closet
shit.
with my clothes. Yeah,
I mean, I
then
wasn't
he was-
great either, but
and that was like the cutoff point when I came back to him, and I was like, "Hey, man, I can't fucking room with this dude anymore. I'm about to beat the shit out of him. Can we fucking join back up since you don't have a roommate?" And he's like, "You have to
Texted
clean
the
up
wife
after
for a-
yourself. I will
beer.
not fucking live like that." And I was like, "Deal. Anything to not deal with his midnight to 12:15 alarms going off when we have to be lifting at 5 a.m. Anything to not deal with that."
ugh. Anyway, on this night, how much can I tell? All right.
Tell all of it, dude.
It's not like we did anything bad, but okay,
You're
so
different people.
we were
It's not like it's going to be as bad as fucking Jordan and Junior's fucking story that we
point.
literally can't fucking
literally
air.
cannot release it. Yes. So we did a lot. I mean, we were being ridiculous. That was the night where I was really going in on that party joke that I always do, where I go up to a girl and I say,
Heard
all
you have
girls
hairy
have
nipples.
yeah. Well, all girls have some degree of nipple hair, and then they say,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I don't, and then I say, prove it, and then they don't, and then I announce to the whole party that they have hairy nipples.
She's got hairy
Worked
nipples.
like 25% of the time that you used it is still astounding to me.
It worked 0% of the time this night.
Yeah,
In
that
my
night-
in my experience,
That night,
that
0.
he
We were
said
over.
It worked. I've seen him try it like probably 4 times, and it worked once. So pretty impressive
He
success
tried
rate
it.
for
He
something
did
so stupid.
overuse it. He tried it at least like 8 to 10 times that night. Like literally every girl that was at that party, that ugly sweater party, Derek tried it, and he was over. He swung and a miss.
But I
A
will
lot.
tell you this, that I got a girl, and it was scandalous or cool back then, but now it's not so much. I got a girl to show her dildo
Vibrator.
that was just
Yes.
in her fucking
In her car. Just like that's almost
never
as bad
used
as,
apparently.
right, just as bad as Yale locking his freaking wallet in his car. This chick kept a dildo in her car for some reason.
So we walked out to her car.
Some would argue that hers is more useful.
Absolutely more
A
useful.
long drive.
Absolutely.
I'm wearing a skirt. Why not?
Easy access? Why not?
Fuck yeah. I mean, what's the difference from Roadhead other than one other person?
Exactly.
As far as that, I mean, and then Nick, we came back and we shared a bed.
We had the gauntlet. You forgot the gauntlet, man.
Oh yeah. There was
we
a
pissed
little bit.
a lot of people off that night.
There was a little hallway. Okay, so
Itty bitty,
they had the
little
living
hallway.
room. They had a little bit of a hallway. In one of the bedrooms, there was
We had beer
pong.
pong.
But we were also blocking one of the bathrooms. So you had to go through this hallway to get to one of the bathrooms. And if you wanted to play beer pong, go out to doesn't matter. The hallway was the center of the whole apartment. So it was Nick and I and then a couple other guys, and we were just standing on either side of the hallway. And if
Sexy
you wanted,
like a chocolate strawberry.
and if you wanted to get from one end or one side of the apartment to the other, we would Night at the Roxbury everyone. I mean, we would just start thrusting, and now it sounds like sexual assault with everything going on.
It might come back to haunt us someday.
One of my
rich and
most
famous.
favorite juvenile jokes would be for you and your friend to just pop up and sit on either side of somebody and go, "Hey, right nut. Hey, left nut. Let's squeeze the penis in between us." And just fucking slam into them as hard as you could.
Yeah, so we did that. I mean, the guys, they would either hold their nutsack and run through real quick, or there's some that would dance through and they'd be fine with it. But the girls were just after two of them went through, they just stood and they just waited because they're like, okay, I'm in the beer pong room and now I'm in the living room and I'm not.
They would not after the first 30.
So you're
literally
describing
sat
sexual
there
assault. Go on.
2 hours. That's what I'm saying.
2 hours.
Go on, Derek Allenstock.
We sat there for 2 hours doing this. So like Derek said, after about the first 30 to 45 minutes, the girls just realized that we're either going to stay here or we're going to stay there. We're not going back out there. It's not worth it.
Some girl fucking just low crawls through no.
Now there were some girls that thought it was funny and would keep going through and be like, "Woo, yeah," because they were the sluts of the party. But
God bless their slutty hearts.
Exactly.
I know. I don't know what other stories should I?
Well, but the best part about this story was it was a fun night. So out of doing all of these things, we were completely not in good shape. We
should not have drove home.
No, and I didn't have a license at that point. So
I drove home that night.
Derek drove that home.
It was bad.
We drive back to Pomela's, and we pass out. And at this point, so Derek has his own room, and I think your grandma was in town, so I couldn't sleep in the spare room at that point. So me and Derek shared the same bed this night, and mind you, I had a lot. And in my drunken stupor,
you had a lot to drink, and in his drunken stupor, when he made a move,
I should have did what I should have never done. I pissed the bed.
Hey. No, you know what? You're a victim. That's rape. You were drunk. Derek is a rapist.
I pissed the bed.
That should be my new background. Hold on. Let me take 30 minutes to set it up, and I'll make my new background. Derek is a rapist.
Let me actually tell you the story how it worked out. We were sleeping next to each other, and then I see Nick gets up.
Ass to ass. Always ass to ass.
Whatever. Who cares if we're spooning? Who gives a shit?
You guys definitely fucking cuddled, but all right.
He goes.
We might have. I don't remember much.
Stop being so homophobic.
He comes back, right? And now he's got his blanket on his shoulders, right? Like he's gonna lay forward.
Superman, just ready to dive in.
But he's going like this, like he's like
hesitant, very hesitant.
And I'm like, this is all drunken sleep. So I would wake up, look at him, be like, what the fuck's he doing? And then go back to sleep. And then you ever get the feeling that someone's looking at you? I get a feeling that someone's just staring at me. And I look, and he's standing next to the bed just looking at me.
Waiting for him to wake up.
And I'm like, what do you need? He goes, dude, you gotta wake up. I was like, what? He goes, I pissed the bed.
Pissed the bed.
So,
Both hands in the air. I was like, I pissed the bed. Pissed it.
I
I love how you said it was like, we got a flat. Shit.
Actually, I believe my exact words were, we got a fucking problem.
Hey.
And then you're like, what? I said, pissed the bed.
So I turn over, I look at it, and I go, and then I turn back to him. I go, what the fuck do you do that for? He goes, dude, I didn't mean to. What the fuck do you want to do about it? So I grab his pillow and I grab his blanket and I throw it on the floor and I go, we'll deal with it in the morning, and we go right back to sleep.
Okay. All right.
I slept.
I love that fucking story. But it makes me want to ask a question. Because I have never, I've been blackout several times. Never once pissed myself. And also, I've never once
done it twice.
That's nuts to me.
But
also, the most common thing that you hear when you get too drunk is pissing yourself and whiskey dick. I've never had the issue. I just can't come. Have you guys had whiskey dick?
Yes.
No. Okay.
In high school, at a graduation party with a girl that had her nipples pierced and showed us earlier.
Oh, buddy, that's the worst when you have an opportunity and you fucking blow it.
She was DTF.
I don't give a shit. I don't even remember it. I do remember walking downstairs with only shorts on when I was fully clothed before, and 10 minutes later I walk downstairs. I only have shorts on, no underwear, nothing else, and I started playing beer pong again. I was hammered.
Man, that fucking sucks. But here's the thing: I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm, always ready to go. I've had issues just because I've been so fucking exhausted. And somebody would try, and I was just like, it's not fucking happening. Or it was just a weird situation where I was like the person was hot, but just depending on the situation, I was uncomfortable, and I was just like, it's not fucking working. That's
not happening. If a girl starts batting it around like a cat playing with yarn, it's automatic. It's as long as I'm not drunk, it's up.
Playing with it like Will Ferrell's
it's one of those scenarios where I knew that I shouldn't be sleeping with her because I knew that she was taking it way more serious, was one of them. And there was a consistent thing where I was warned that this girl was nuts and that she was going to get attached. And so it was fine in the beginning, and then as time went on, I was waiting for the shoe to drop, I think, and it just started kind of happening. Or just it would drop in the middle of it, and I'd just be it's the only time I've ever had the issue is with that one specific person, and I think it's just because somewhere in my deep subconscious I'm a decent human being, and 99% of me is not. So it's just well, she's attractive, so let's just keep having sex until it all blows up in my face. And then somewhere deep in my subconscious, there's a direct line of my penis where I was just this that we shouldn't be doing this. And I was no, we should be doing this. Should we? No, we should. We should.
You have that weird thing, where you started it correctly and then you ended it poorly. I knew I shouldn't be doing this. That gets my dick hard. I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Knowing you're some shenanigans.
So yes. God, this is so wrong.
Now, when you go, because she's going to get attached, then I was like, But
stage 5 clinger.
But the way you started it, I was just like, I'm in, man. Back in high school, college, if I shouldn't, I
know, man. I know all the stories. I know the stories where you're just oh God. oh, this is so wrong because you're 12, but god damn it, it feels so good. I know, Derek. I know
It's
that
not
that's
funny
you.
to Nick. He's got a daughter now.
I know.
He
Hey,
goes, nah.
we
Nah.
we established this at the roast that she is
The world
safe.
is the world.
She is
Yeah.
safe. All right. She's
I would
guaranteed
hope
safe.
so.
Dude, that was that whole fucking day, like even before you showed up, the day before, since I was running it, everybody was coming up to me. I have this joke for Nick, but I can't say it. So I'm just gonna tell it to you, and maybe you'll say it. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Because they know you're an ass and you'll fucking
I
say
know,
it.
and I was just like, "That's when I went up to you, and I was like, Bud, I was like, we'll get through this, but a bunch of people have a bunch of jokes that they don't want to say, and I'm just gonna come out and fucking say one that's worse than anybody's, and that way they'll fucking relax." And I was
I
just like,
laughed.
if we have a problem, we'll handle it later. Know that
I
I love
laughed
you,
so hard that night.
dude. And that's what, like,
That-
thank God.
That was one of the
because
most fun things.
because everybody relaxed on every joke towards everybody because of that. Everybody fucking relaxed. We're like, well, if that's not off limits, then fucking nothing is
Right.
off.
There's nothing off limits.
So at my bachelor party, we had a roast of me, and it just, everyone there got destroyed, got insulted, I don't think
All of the jokes were, I wish you would have died in the military towards me. I feel like that was like the overwhelming majority of the jokes that got directed towards me.
that was our best chance, and it never happened.
Oh man, that was
Yeah.
fucking good. Fucking your uncle coming out of nowhere like a
Oh, I
fucking
know.
sniper, just
He-
destroying.
As far as I know, he wasn't planning on participating at all, except for sitting there. And once we got going, he kind of was like, you know what?
Oh, he
Fuck it,
fucking
I'll do it.
after hearing us, he's just like, well,
Oh shit! The
Okay.
things I were thinking of, but this is nothing.
dude, that was so much fun, man. Like I legitimate, like when you first brought it up, I was like, this is gonna be fucking terrible. Nobody's gonna like do like well. It's like we're gonna try to be mean, but it's not gonna be fucking funny. It was so it's the hardest I've laughed since I can fucking remember.
Like my stomach hurt, tears
Yeah.
in my eyes.
It was bad.
At
It
the
was
fucking
really
end
awesome.
of the night, when I'm just trying to stall and buy time for fucking Junior to come out of there and be ready, where I was just like, it felt so stupid. I was just like, if anybody wants to, this is it. But if anybody has any additional remarks, and then Junior comes out and talks for like 45 more minutes. I was like, this was to buy you time, you fucking moron.
He once you get him in the spotlight with a microphone, it's
No
over,
stopping
man.
him.
Yeah,
Done.
it's over. All right, I think we're good. I think Nick's got to piss.
Oh, we're done already?
I
Oh.
always
Yeah.
have to pee.
Yeah, we're
Honestly,
good.
always have to pee.
Do you
We
want
have been
to?
going for like hour and a half, almost.
Not even.
Not even.
Like a little over an hour.
Yeah.
Well,
you
I mean,
guys saw-
I
that's
can pee
right.
and we can keep going for like another 30 minutes. Then Haley's probably going to go to sleep.
That's true. He's also
Because
got
I'm in the bedroom and she's got volleyball tomorrow.
Okay, I'm down to take a pause.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'll stop recording and then you come back from your piss.
Okay. All right.
No, you got to approve.
Welcome
Yeah.
back, Nicholas.
Thank you,
Welcome
thank
back
you,
from
thank
the piss break.
Thank you. Beer run.
And beer run.
That was
run.
the main part.
Wait, what you drinking there? What you drinking there, boy? Budweiser. Are those the Freedom cans?
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah, America.
Folds of honor. Under here in the small print it says not for Yale Reams.
I think
Fucking,
we should tear
fucking
down
Nick
the
coming out with
Budweiser.
the cans that say, "If you kneel during my national anthem, I'm out there with a shotgun."
Oh
motherfucker."
no, Derek will already tell you I was one of the first people to back Colin Kaepernick in that. I annoyed the shit out of our fantasy
You just-
football league.
Why?
with it.
Because you like shitty quarterbacks?
Huh? No, shitty quarterbacks?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Browns fan, Lions fan. outside of
I got
Max.
Stafford.
I said I was
His,
let me
his
finish.
quarterback is good. What are you talking about?
Outside- I was about
Talking
to
about my
say-
quarterback all day.
I,
but,
I
like,
was
don't-
about to say
don't fucking go
outside
after
of Stafford, what do you guys know about good quarterbacks anyway?
My brother would say John Kitna. It's one of his favorite.
Scott fucking Mitchell, baby.
Yeah. I mean, we've had some good ones.
Here's the
but,
thing. You know
not in
what's
our
funny?
lifetime.
That, like, as a Browns fan, I could just name a first and last name as a quarterback, and you guys, like, wouldn't even question it because we've gone through so many in the last 20 years. And
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, fucking Derek Smithers, and you'd be like, oh yeah, I kind of remember him.
I disagree.
There's no.
I would be able to tell you if you were a Browns
Yeah,
quarterback or not.
there's a limited chance that we would not know him.
It's just a joke about how many that they've fucking gone through.
Now, if it was a random person, you said, "Did you know Spurgeon Wynn was the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns?" They'd be like, "No, what the fuck's a Spurgeon Wynn?"
Spurgeon
Spurgeon
win.
win. Spurgeon, but yeah, it was like 2 games, and then he got fucking cut. He was a
So don't
trade
worry
for
about
the
it.
fucking
Yeah.
Dolphins. But that's the point of that they've gone through so many that you would be like, oh, I didn't know
Ridiculous.
that. Oh,
That is
God,
true, sir.
they suck so much shit. I kind of like Mayfield. I didn't think
Hence
I
the name.
would.
Hence the name. Browns. You guys were doomed from the start. The fuck names their team the Browns?
It's just weird to name yourself a color. Like
And not even one color. It's plural brown.
it's all the
All
Browns.
the Browns.
It's all the
All the
Browns.
Browns.
They're all of them.
It's the minority team. Is all
But
of the
their main
Browns.
color is
Good
orange.
point.
All of the Browns. All of them.
Yeah, their main color is orange.
Mm.
I think their
It's-
main color is brown. It's brown and orange.
But all their uniforms
When
have
you
mostly
list
orange
the
on
brown
them.
colors, you say brown and orange. You don't say orange and brown.
I would say orange and brown.
Yeah.
I would say you're wrong.
What color's your
Mm.
helmet?
Orange and brown.
Oh,
You
Orange,
got me.
white, and brown.
Orange and brown.
You got
When
me.
you think of Pittsburgh,
color's
you think
your
of
jersey?
black
Brown
and
and
yellow.
orange.
Well, sometimes
Actually-
it's white and orange.
The helmets are typically the accent color.
The Browns helmets are orange with a fucking brown and white stripe down the fucking middle.
Derek's thinking about it. He
Mm.
knows I'm right.
That it's not true with the Steelers, but
It's
it
true
is
with
true.
the Lions.
Yes, it is.
Silver.
But yeah, but do you know the proper color of the blue?
Honolulu blue.
Yes, right.
Oh, a closet Lions fan, baby.
Yeah,
you are, yeah.
Hakalugi blue. Everybody, that's it.
Honolulu blue.
Yeah, what he said.
Fucking get and the Browns is actually I just learned this recently. Get pulled over in Arizona Brown.
Again, the political shit with this guy.
It's nonstop. It's really becoming like Bill Murr here. Yeah.
Bill Murr.
Burr. Like,
No,
He combined Bill Maher and Bill Burr.
Marr.
Bill Murr.
Bill Murr.
That dirty
Bill and-
leftist sumbitch Bill
Bill-
Murr out there with his
Bill and that guy
dog.
from Impractical Jokers. What's his name? Murr, I think.
Fucking
Actually,
Murr.
do you guys? I just watched
Because
speaking
you're
of
in
all this Brown.
America. That's why.
I just watched Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Oh my God. The Bush is the biggest.
Yeah,
Underrated.
dude,
Underrated.
it was super funny.
Wife hates
my
the movie.
well, yeah, my wife didn't appreciate it as much as she should have.
Exactly.
Um,
Now, mind you, the last time I watched it, we were in a middle of a hospital stay with Charlotte, and it was like 1:30 in the morning, and I was still awake flipping through the TV, and Don't Mess with the Zohan was on TNT. I was like, whoop, stuck it, watched this till like 3 in the morning, and she just kept waking up going, what the fuck are you watching?
we're watching a masterpiece.
Did you
just
did
like-
your did your wife call downstairs to the desk to complain about her own room?
some assholes in
She
here
probably
watching?
thought about it. Some jackass watching some stupid movie. I want to go to sleep.
Just like Love Guru was also a fantastic movie.
I loved Love Guru, man.
I know, and it got voted the worst movie of that year.
2008. It was the
Not
worst
fair.
movie.
Not fair.
No, it's not.
Not fair.
Uncalled for.
Bullshit. I bet I
Despite
can
having to
remember.
overcome the obvious lie of having the star being a black hockey player, it was still a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
Punch you in the shirt.
I will punch you in the shirt. Fucking by far, Justin Timberlake's best acting, by far.
Star-studded cast.
Without question.
Stars.
Jessica
I
Alba.
mean,
Jessica
Vern
Alba.
Troyer.
Last time you saw Jessica Alba in a comedy.
You had Vern
Although
Troyer
she
making an
wasn't
appearance.
funny.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Vern Troyer.
And then the black guy from the 40-Year-Old Virgin, whatever his name is.
That's so true. I have no fucking clue what his name
He's
is.
in so many funny movies. I don't remember his name.
But that's what he is, a black guy from
Oh,
that movie,
shit.
whatever movie it is.
I think he was in Blades of Glory too, wasn't he?
He was also in the movie the
don't
What
think
Women
so.
Want. You ever watch that movie? Funny as shit, by the way. But
What Women? He was in
Is that-
What Women Want?
not What Men Want, yeah, or What Men Want, or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, he's
Women-
in What Men Want. Who the fuck watched What Men Want?
It's like with Kevin Hart and shit. Or they're like all married, and Steve Harvey writes a book.
Oh,
What's that
yeah,
called?
yeah,
No.
What's
That's
that called?
different.
Yeah, I know
called?
what you're talking about.
What
I
Men
don't-
Want was a reboot of What Women Want, where the woman hears what men think.
Oh yeah, that's with
Mel
freaking Mel Gibson and
That's different.
But
That's
I know
fucking
what you're
different.
talking about. Yes, I watched that. Yeah.
Fuck. Think Like a
Hey,
Man.
Think Like a Man. There you
Speaking
go.
of which, how about this? Someone in my just texted me the other day and said, "Hey, Derek, how about you quit liking sex offenders for comedians?" Another one went down.
Chris
D'Elia.
D'Elia.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
seen that. What the fuck?
Okay,
Dude,
so from what
it's such a
here's the
bummer.
thing. I've been digging through it, and based on his statement and what I've seen, correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't seen him learn that somebody was underage and then continue to pursue them.
Most
I've seen him
people
talk to underage girls not knowing they were underage. I've seen him
one
be
instance.
kind of douchey towards of age women,
but
but
barely
I have not
of age.
seen yet him learn, like, know that somebody is not 18 and then still pursue in a sexual way.
I only saw one like that. She's 16, and he says, "Oh, too young."
Yeah, I saw
LOL.
that.
And then later on, he asked about making out. After,
After learning that she was underage, he asked about making out.
yeah,
That's weird because he put out a statement that said, like, yeah, like, I've done like the Playboy thing and like it's kind of immature and I'm sorry about that, but I've never pursued anybody underage.
I
And I kind of bought that, what he said. He's
I'm
like, yeah, I
almost
was kind
certain-
of shitty, but I'm trying to not be shitty. And
I'm almost certain that it was after.
all right, let's do.
But
You know what?
He
Let's
might
do more
deserve it
research
after
before
the
we
last
fucking
stand-up special.
Listen, we with our fucking 57 subscribers, we could fucking ruin his career if we judge.
we can
him.
ruin anyone's career, really. We
Hey.
send our 3 loyal listeners,
Yeah.
not including Nick, and we can do some damage.
Do you want
What
to?
does Nick do besides able to listen to podcasts?
Yeah, really. You have so much free time and you still don't listen. You unloyal fuck.
I have free time. Okay.
We also don't care if you're listening. Just play it so we get a
It's
view.
not like your child can escape.
Wow.
That's a good point.
Well, it's true. It is
It's true.
true. But I also have a lot more to worry about from a normal person that just sits at home on their ass. You would know. I can't just sit around and tug and have girls tongue punch my fart box.
Yep.
So
Sounds like you're calling me a champion. Go on.
no, I'm just saying. I actually have responsibilities while I'm doing nothing at home.
That's a good point. That's a good
Such
point.
as
I have a kid to take care of.
Making sure his kid is fully taken care of.
That kid
Like-
stays in place, right? Not. It's just, she's essentially like an adorable houseplant that we all love.
We'll switch places for a week. We'll see how adorable you think she is.
A week. Yeah, okay. Just don't expect Charlotte to be there
2
when
days.
you get back.
2 days. 2 days.
Better have a fucking nurse with them.
Here's the thing: it's like I'm simultaneously find it funny and feel awful that I just called your daughter a houseplant.
If I get a kid, I'm hoping they're
all
like
right,
a
you know what?
houseplant.
I'll tell you what. We'll switch. gears.
If Haley watches, you won't be able to step foot in the house again.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Just tell her to if she gets upset watching this, just tell her, listen, you looked a little uptight. Why don't you take off your bra, re-listen to it.
I don't know. Listen,
So-
everybody knows that you don't have a clear mind when your bra is on. It's
That's
not
right.
providing proper circulation. Just take that shit off, fucking free the titties, and just fucking
Yep.
relax and listen again. You'll find the humor.
When I was sick and I stayed with them for like a week. It took her 2 days of coming home and like having her bra on the whole time I'm there.
To just be like,
Because I'm
listen,
there."
this is happening. Like, I'm at home.
Yeah, so the third day she comes home,
Yeah.
she's like, I don't give a shit. It's off.
Yeah,
I was like, who
that's how it
gives a
should be.
fuck?
It's not like her titties are out. They're just loose.
Exactly.
Who gives a
Letting them
fuck?
breathe, man.
Exactly.
Letting them breathe.
Oh, shit.
Also, you should always wear underwear as a man. That's my personal belief. Letting the
yes.
balls breathe, it's kind of weird.
I disagree.
The only time with commando is sleeping.
Well, you chafe so much easier when you don't. I mean, I'm talking summertime here, obviously, but not wearing underwear. That's just begging for.
I think you need
chafing.
underwear when you work out to prevent chafing, but like, you don't move, Derek. So how are you chafing?
I am speaking for the broad human
other
being.
in bed. What do you mean chafing?
Okay, I'll tell you what. I do have some meaty clackers. What?
Where do you go for your job during the day?
To an apartment building?
Yeah. Where do you go?
I don't know, Nick. Where do you go?
Right. Exactly. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you two.
That's what
Oh, I think we are talking about you.
When
I
you're sitting
go to
around
the
at
gym.
home all day,
I go
in
to
your
the gym
shorts-
and I help out my dad run his business, so I actually do fucking work. So
just like you forgot your wallet.
Moot.
Yeah. Then he goes to his dad's house, and the way I
You know,
forgot my wallet.
I was actually going to
Feed me.
show you guys something making fun of myself, but since we're targeting me, you guys don't get to enjoy this. So
Oh, he's gonna get upset again. I don't know if you saw the last couple episodes, but here he's gonna.
Wait, is this a
this
show?
is fucking bullshit, and fuck you, Derek, and fuck everybody. Fuck this amount. Oh god, that was so much fun.
The fact that people thought we were legitimately mad at each other
so
and going
many
to,
fucking people, dude.
we got so many
fucking people.
extra views.
A lot of people were like, "You guys are just fucking around, right?" And then I would be like, "No."
So
I sold more people on the
So
fact
you,
that I was
so
like,
you
"We're not."
lied to get views.
it's
No,
called
I lied
promoting.
because it's funny. The whole reason that we went in like that is it's like nobody's watching. So what's the point of us continuing to do this if nobody's watching? It's to have fun and because we fucking love doing it. So we're just gonna fuck with people.
Actually, Audrey
That's
got
it.
a text saying, "Tell your husband that I'm sorry that like his podcast is over." And I was like, "Don't correct her.
Yeah,
Just let it."
where are these fans when we have fucking videos with 10 views? Where the fuck are they then?
Her friend that texted her that is one of the 10 views. She has seen every single one now. She's completely
By
it's
the
that one-
amount
God
of
bless ya.
interaction I
God
have
bless
with
you, ma'am.
people, you would
I
think
know.
that we had a fucking hundreds of subscribers. Or just
Well-
like, why do you all suddenly give a shit?
Yeah.
You didn't
Well,
give a
her-
shit for so long.
Her name is Megan. Hi, Megan.
Hey, Megan, I don't
she
know
was-
you, but hi.
She was the one that
What's up,
was
Megan?
listening
You
to.
single? What's up?
She's not.
Well, of course,
She
with
was-
that knows
Megan,
nobody's
you
single.
unhappy? What's up?
She's seen your nose, Yale.
Relatively
Sorry, she's
always.
not interested.
Yeah, she's also not eating any ass of yours.
All right, well, you can go fuck yourself, Megan. Grow
No,
up and
she,
eat ass like an adult. Or are we fucking children? We just finger banging now? Fuck you.
Finger bang, bang, bang.
We just lost her as a fan, by the way. I have no idea
No,
who this woman is.
No, she loves that. She was the
she loves
one.
finger banging. Cool.
No, well,
Again,
yeah,
we're right back
maybe.
in it, Megan. What's up?
She was the one that listening to her in her office, and someone came in and said it was appropriate. And she said, "Well, shut your fucking door then."
God damn it! I wish she wasn't married. I love her again. Fuck.
Bless you.
Not
Hey.
yet. You could still.
We
ruin
salute
it.
you,
Remember-
Megan.
Derek, I told you this not too long ago. I was trying to figure out, like, in order to motivate myself to get back in shape, I was trying to I wanted to have like a picture of myself in shape to look at, but I was like, I can't have a picture of myself in shape on my own phone. That's the dumbest thing possible. It's so super douchey. And so I haven't done it for a long time. And then I realized what is not douchey, but also good motivation, was to take a picture of how I currently look shirtless and make it my background on my phone, so that whenever I unlock my phone, anybody around me sees my current body shape, and I am now shamed, and I cannot remove this picture until I actually get back in shape. So I have done that. So my lock screen is now fat, shirtless me with a sad face.
Are you showing it? It's a little glary, but we can see a little bit of titty.
Hold on.
Like, I mean, I got a little bit of wood right there, but
Now we're down to 5 viewers.
that's a good point. You are not doing any help. No, it's just not working.
It's just not. Nobody gives a shit.
We don't
Nobody wants
care.
to see it.
Just, I do
I
see a
wanted
man
to
titty.
shame myself on a podcast so that I could finally get in shape. All right.
You shamed yourself by just showing up.
That's a
Your
good
face
point.
alone shames you.
Here you are.
Hey, I have a decent looking
Shameful.
face. I'm just fat.
That's your
Fat with a
opinion.
bad hairline and a
Yeah.
big nose. But everything else,
Yeah.
other than my teeth,
Right.
my
Yeah.
patchy beard, and but other than that, I'm fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
And my personality and
You got very pretty
Personality and my fucking eyebrow, like and my cheekbones, but other than all those flaws, like I'm fucking perfect.
Oh man. My wife wanted to do my eyebrows for the wedding, and I was lucky enough to not go through with that, so that was nice.
What is so wrong with doing your eyebrows? I
Yeah,
literally have a little electric razor, little thing that's got like a little piece on it that I just go zzz, boom, gone, done. 2 seconds.
Oh, mine aren't bushy. I just have like three
Mine are
hairs
very
in
bushy.
the middle.
Mine come like straight out. I can pull them out.
Yeah.
There's like this nice little long hair.
My
I would do
dick
the
is
same
very
thing.
bushy right now. I have not
Why, man?
trimmed.
Speaking of which, let's get a sponsor here. I got Manscaped.
You got a Manscaped? Is
I
it
got a
everything that
Manscaped.
they've talked about? Is it?
Yes,
that
I will
awesome?
let you use it.
Yeah, I need to trim my beard. I need to trim my
No,
mustache. Let me borrow your
it's-
Manscaped real quick.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. It was when I got it. I knew I was eventually going to get it. So I'm like, I am not keeping up with this shit, right? It was decent when I got the Manscaped, and just right off, dude. It was
No nicks, like you didn't fucking dig into yourself at all.
no, but I did once, but that's only because
So their advertisement is false. Fuck you,
not
Manscaped.
not if you use it correctly. I didn't use it correctly.
What did you do with it?
So I
If
don't
you
know.
use it correct, it's pretty fucking straightforward, I would think.
So it's how
You
like
just come in it like, all right, let me see how this trims.
so how like when you're getting your hair cut, they take that razor and they turn it over to get you to line you up. You can't do that. You gotta always do the smooth bottom and go right across. As long
Do you
as
have
do
to
the smooth
follow
bottom.
the grain, or can you go against the grain? Because
You can
everybody
do whatever the
knows
fuck you want.
that you have more time before your next haircut if you go against the grain.
It don't matter. That shit will take it off. It is
I'm sure it'll take it off, but will it take off my skin?
as long as you do the guide how it's supposed to. If you turn it over, to like take your sideburns or go around your ears. You know how they do that when you're getting your haircut.
Mhm,
If you do
mhm.
that, it'll fuck you up. If you do it the way,
So you go. So basically, okay, I got what you're saying. So if these are your fucking clippers, you're able to go like this,
yeah,
and that's fine. But the minute you start to try and go,
yeah,
you're
or
in
turn
fucking
it completely
trouble.
upside down. Yeah,
Okay,
yes,
all right.
And we
but
have a whole along came Polly, dick stuck in the zipper scenario.
Yep. And that's
Blood
the
everywhere. We
wrong.
got a bleeder.
That is the
Ah.
wrong place to have your dick.
Something about Mary, not along came Polly. Something about Mary.
all right. Well, I think it is bedtime for the wife, for
Yeah.
you, right?
Yeah. Hey, man, this
Was
has been
that
an absolute
incorrect?
fucking what? Huh?
Was that incorrect the way we did it?
I don't
Right
give a shit. I only saluted incorrect when I was fucking getting out of there, and I got yelled
I
at
was-
a couple times. But like, yeah, that's now you're just doing a dab. Now you're just doing.
that was the point. Yeah.
But speaking,
no, like I would literally
yes,
like
we've
I
been
would
having a
fucking,
lot.
I would cross over my own face and be like, yep, sir. I got yelled at a couple of times for it, but
So we
never
had a lot
saluted
of fun,
correctly.
Nicholas. Thank you so much for coming on.
Officer Doofy, reporting for duty, sir.
All right. Well, he ruined it. That we're no longer having fun.
Yeah. So no, but yeah, I guess if you're if you're 5 or 6 viewers enjoy me, I would love to come back and do another.
Yeah.
Hey,
we're
I'd
gonna-
love to see you with cum on your back. Start an OnlyFans. Let's go.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Hey, give it. Hey, you know what? We're all about promoting each
Foreshadowing.
other. We're all about promoting each other. Give the people your screen name and let them follow you.
Yeah.
Nick will be doing next Tuesday. Nick will be doing a live cam on his OnlyFans. I'm told it will be a gaping video, so please feel free to tune in for that. Tip him a lot.
It's only $1.99 to join. Tips are accepted
for a month.
Yeah. No. Per session.
Oh,
you're doing a per session.
Yes.
Okay.
I might get tired. Grow bored of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For right now, you got a new adventure.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right. I'll see you. Thank you so much.
And
Nick.
and as we learned from me, don't be afraid of the butthole, Nick. Thank you for tuning in, everyone.
And never go ass to mouth.
No.
Yeah, but
unless you're married, then it's fine.
Then it's fine.
Or drunk.
That's really the big lesson we learned today.
Or horny.
Don't go ass to mouth.
You know what?
Unless you're married.
Just go ass to mouth. Just go ass to mouth.
Just do it. You know what? Do it.
Just do it.
At least once.
Just do it.
Do it.
At least once a week. Do it.
Do it.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Go ass to mouth. We love you.
Do it.
Hey guys, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, please like the video, share it with your friends. You can click on a video over here, or you can click on a video over here, or you can subscribe right here, or wherever the fuck those things end up. And be sure to watch the next one. Love you.